Hey everybody, it's Coach Allie again for mobility. So this video is going to focus on our ankles. So this is the class that I've done every couple of weeks at CrossFit Brio South and getting a lot of good feedback on it because ankles are often kind of a neglected area, ankles and calves I guess, that can really impact our squat mobility and just even like we do double unders and running and things like that all the time. And so we really want to give this kind of area some love. So we're going to start out with some rolling. If you have a lacrosse ball, grab it. If you have a golf ball, a tennis ball, a softball, a baseball, or even like water bottle. A lot of people for feet rolling and calf rolling will use a water bottle that's frozen. Like if you have a plastic water bottle that you can fill on its side, maybe full of like half full of water, and then freeze it, because then you get that cooling effect too, which can be really nice for people. But my head's gonna disappear. But you want to start out by just rolling your foot. So make sure your shoes off. Your shoes are off, and we're gonna roll out our foot all the different areas here. And we're gonna do both sides. So maybe about 2 minutes per side is what I would recommend. After that, we're going to come down, keep that ball nearby because we are going to move on to our calf. So I like to put that other leg on top just for a little more weight. And here you want to get all parts of the calf. So the kind of inside, the back, and even this side too. We'll never go directly on our bones there, but you want to get all that muscle, all the different areas of it around there. So both sides here again, probably about 2 minutes or so per side. For this one too, if you do not have a ball or anything, you can use a kettlebell, or if you want to just do this, you can. And you can like point and flex at different areas, and that really mashes it out. I just thought of this and tried it. I've never tried it with a dumbbell before, but if you like put your calf kind of in the middle there where the bar is, that actually works pretty well too. So you could give that a try. So yeah, both sides. Then I want us to try to roll out the front here. So this muscle right here is called our tib and, so it's right beside our shin bone, but it's not on our shin bone, it's right here. And this is kind of responsible for a lot of like shin splints and things like that that people experience. So now that we're hopefully able to be running and stuff a bit more, we'll want to pay attention to that spot. So you can roll in that area, or a lot of the time I like to just kind of pinch it along the shin bone, but again on the outside. And so about 2 minutes probably there. Sometimes we'll put a yoga block or even a book or something with this on top. It kind of allows you to push into it a little bit more if it's raised up. So try that. I also want to show you guys a trick. We do this in the ankle mobility class, and I love it. And I know not everyone has access to like a PVC or anything like that, but a broomstick or whatever will work. But if you go here, if you can see, and what I do is I just like twist and roll. Oh, down my calves. That hurts. But it hurts so good. All the way down. And then I can control how much pressure I'm putting down through, and I'm rolling. And I can roll both ways if I want to. Ooh. But yeah, try that. Even just sitting on this is like, it's nice. It's what I need. So try that if you have something like this to use. Like, again, a broomstick would work. Okay. I think we're done all of our mashing kind of part for this. So let's get on to the stretching. And actually first, before we do stretching, I want us to do like rolling out our ankles. So one way and then the other way. Spend a couple of minutes doing this. The other thing that we used to do in ankle mobility is just sit in sitting. If you can find a spot to sit where your ankles just kind of relax, we do the alphabet. So we draw the alphabet, I guess, with our ankles. So just to get all the different movements through that ankle joint is a good way to warm them up and to make sure that everything, feels good, and to move those ankles around. It's a good thing to get into the habit of. Maybe even a good thing to do while you're waiting for everyone to get onto Zoom if there's a day where you're doing double unders or things like that. So next, excuse me, we will do stair lowering. So I can't really show you here right now, but what I would want you to do is on a stair, you're going to, how can I show you? Do this. You're gonna step up on a stair. You can have both feet on the same stair, but you're gonna let your ankle drop down kind of like that, while this foot here would still be on that top, like the same level stair. One foot is gonna just drop with that heel. So I'm stretching out my calf in here. And then I would do the same thing on the other side, okay? So standing on that stair, I'm pretending I'm standing on the stair here, and then I'm letting that heel drop. Lower nice and slowly, and then hold it for, what you can do is you can do a really slow lower, and then switch sides, just taking the time to lower and do that for about 2 minutes, or you can lower and hold for 2 minutes, and then switch the other side and lower and hold for 2 minutes, whatever you prefer. Then we're gonna sit with our toes tucked back like this. I'm really feeling the stretch through my feet and my toes, and we'll sit like this for 2 minutes. And this is really uncomfortable for 2 minutes. Try to hold on. As soon as you're done the 2 minutes, pop up and do some nice kicks, because that can be pretty rough after 2 minutes. The next thing I want us to do is a little bit of an opposing stretch. I'll put my feet up like that, and I'll stretch out my ankles through here. So you can use whatever you have to kind of make a little bit of a elevation. And then you're going to sit here and stretch the front of your ankles. And that is pretty nasty too. So again, you might want to shake it out after you're all done. Next, we are going to grab our weight. So whatever weight you have available, you're going to kneel down. I'm going to try really hard to keep my heel on the ground the whole time. That's important, okay? So none of this. We're going to find that spot where our heel's down. If that means our knee has to come back a little bit, that's okay. But what we want is for our knee to kind of be going over the middle of our foot, or I always say like our third toe. You're visualizing that your knee is tracking over your third toe, and then keeping that heel on the ground. And then if you need a little extra, you can put a weight on your knee and hang out here. And so I am keeping that heel down, driving that knee forward, hanging out for about 2 minutes, and then switching sides. So same thing, other side, here. Cool. Finally, what we'll do is we're going to do a squat with our feet together. We're going to get down. Ooh, and I haven't stretched enough to be able to sit comfortably here. But we're going to hang out in our feet together squat and force our knees forward as much as we can, okay? If this is really uncomfortable for you, maybe find something you can grab onto. So maybe I would hold on to the couch for a little bit to help me out. And sit here. Or if you have a rig or something available to you, that would be awesome. But yeah, let's try that for our ankle mobility. at home. Thanks, guys.